Quick introduction. I'm Hama, and I'm here to teach you on how to play Cypher on Fracture. So, let's begin! Alright. First things first is we're gonna teach you on how to play Cypher on A site. So, what are the setups? Ito, papakita ko lang lahat sa inyo yung setups, tapos i-explain ko isa-isa sa inyo yung setups. Ito, so pwede kayong maglagay ng ganito, ganyan. Lagay ko na lang lahat ng traps. Pwede nyo gamitin yung mga traps na yun. Choose wisely, chat, or use your traps to your advantage, or use anything to your advantage. Basta, ay, mali ito.
Yes, this should do. That goes there.
Alright, so the first setup is this. So, what is this setup? So, this setup is practically protecting you from all the players that are going through site. So, ano ba yung nagagawa nitong setup na to? Basically, pwede kayo mag-hold dito sa angle na to. Then you just hold, you can hold drop or like dish. You can also hold dish, and at the same time you can hold side. If ever they're pushing in, usually the problem is raise boombot, fade dog, sova drone, or shock dart, or anything like that. The good thing about this setup is if you have any neon enemies that usually go up from here to here, like go straight, and also Jet who dashes straight, he will not detect any traps when he's going forward. So the only way for you to kill one guy is for them to get trapped on both left and right side of your site. So how do you usually hold that? It's like this. You just pop the smokes once the game starts and they started pushing from A main. What you do is just smoke this, and you have two angles. You can play your smokes, chat. You can play your smokes here and also here. It's up to you if you turn on both smokes, or if you just want to turn on one smoke. You can turn one smoke up, then hold an angle like this. If there's a guy who got trapped here, you can use this, then smoke this to cover your right side angle, then hold this stair support. You have cameras as well to check site if there's someone pushing second floor, or you can kill the second floor guy. Okay, that's the first setup. Can shock dart destroy the traps? Yes, of course. Shock darts, nades, satchels, and also boombots and drones, and also fade dog prowler and sky dogs can destroy traps using their utilities. Okay, because that's the usual problem I'm having on my Cypher tutorial. So they say that it's your tutorial is practically useless because what if there's a KO who disable you? What if there's a nade that destroy the trap? You better think to yourself that how can I use my utility, or like my skills or sets or kits of Cypher to take advantage of that specific utility. For example, this guy commented on my tutorial and he said, what if there's a KO and you get disabled on site? So think, my dude, think. You don't have to play site if there's KO, okay? You play CT. Then if they get trapped here, and they get trapped here, you kill them from CT. Even if you smoked off. That's how you think, okay? Okay? You just have to think on how to use your game sense so that you can kill enemies. It doesn't mean that you're playing Cypher, you always play site. It doesn't mean that you put your trips and one gets destroyed. The setup is already broken. You just need to outsmart your enemies for you to win the round. Okay? That's what you have to do. Easy. Okay? So, I'm gonna teach you the second setup already. So, the second setup is this. So, I taught you the first setup, which is this and this. This is basically a setup for you to play on site. If there's Jet and there's Neon and there's no utility to destroy your trips, you can play that setup. This next setup is more on game sense specific of setup, because you're gonna use your smokes to your advantage, okay? Use your smokes to your advantage. So this is the second setup. You just have to smoke this, then smoke this. I saw this on Sinatra's previous fracture map. I don't put it there because it usually gets destroyed. So I just put it here, and I put it here.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
Okay, so that if they get, oh wait, it's cut.
That goes there.
So you can put your setups from here to here, and you can use your smokes. Eto. So if they know you're always on top, they know, hey, this guy is always on top. He likes to be on top and stuff. Then you just play at the bottom, because the bottom will also cover you with the smokes that you need, okay? You hide, or get angles like this and that, you know? Then you can play your utilities to your advantage. Okay? If you want to use one-ways, chat, you can also use one-way. So you just have to put your crosshair. So up to you. Just use my first and second setup. It's up to you if you want to use the one-way or not. But it's just a bonus clip, no? Just have to put it on the most dark spot where there is no Rexona. Yes, then you put the smoke like that. Then you one-way. You got angle. Easy angle. Okay? You can use the trips from here. Like, you can just use simple trips like this. Like this. Like that. Then you put your camera. Bam. And you can also use trips and put trips here. And also, for those Cypher mains who don't know this, I just learned this one playing comp. Actually, you can use two trips together. It's like this. You can actually put it together. You put like this, then you put like that. One trip will get destroyed by a prowler or something or boombot. Then the second trip will not get detected. You can use two trips in a row together. Okay, so you can put it here, then you can put it the other one here, so that if they know, oh, I destroyed the trip here, bam, then this guy will obviously BAM, then go in and then he will get tripped. Okay, we start the Cypher setup on B. So this is my first setup on B. So bam, bam. This is my smoke, bam. And this is my second smoke, bam. So this is my camera. Bam. Let me check this. So somebody's gonna tell me that this setup is clearly so simple, but this is the only thing that I do. So once I use this setup, is this guy will actually push from here. It's okay to just leave this spot open if they push here. You can actually see them if they're pushing, so that your teammates can see. You just hide here, then turn on your camera. Make sure that there's no guy in arcade to flank you, okay? So once they're pushing and you see Raze jump, bam. So that's the first smoke. Raze will instantly get lost in the side of the fucking smoke. Then when he push up and he gets stripped here, you just turn on your smoke and hold an angle like this. Then try to kill one guy. Then you go back, you try to delay camera on, check arcade, you try to delay if one pushing here, just hold this, make sure your teammate gets the rotation first so that you actually hold the side. That's the first setup. Just use your smoke steer advantage, okay? My second setup is like this. So my second setup is this. And actually, wait. There you go. And my first smoke is this. Wait. You don't have to put your smoke there because eventually your teammate or the smoker will smoke that for you. Just you smoke this so that if they push up, like push up on the smoke, you turn this on automatically and they will get tripped here. And if they try to push right side, they will get tripped here. Okay? So you just put it on the most corner spot so that if you smoke, bam, the radius of the smoke cannot see the trip here. You see? The trip is so small, bam. Then he get instantly wrecked by you. Then you smoke this. This second smoke is actually your... This second cage is actually your problem cage. Meaning by problem cage, if they push you from this side, you can start lurking up on another angle like this. Okay? So they start pushing. Immediately they start pushing. Bam! You smoke this. Then you trip. Then you heard someone on tower. You smoke this and you try to hold an angle. Then once he's down, you're gonna see. Bam! Then you pick. That's your emergency smoke. Okay? Actually, that setup you can combo it with one ways. This one, this setup earlier. You can combo this with one ways. So I learned this from Jason Susanto, huh? So you just put there. This might be your third setup. This line on your most bottom part. There you go. That's correct. You put it on the most top part, the corner of this. Look. Corner of the tripwire. The line on the tripwire like this. The line on the tripwire. Okay? Then you put it on the most corner spot like this. And you smoke. Then if they start pushing you, bam, you one way. Once they're so close to sight, you haven't killed this guy, you smoke this so that you can get another angle. Maybe push here, then you get another angle here and another angle here. So that's the smoke that I've told you earlier. Even if you don't have this strips and you just only have that smoke, you can actually protect yourself from dying into sight, you know. So you just have to use this smoke. Then you put this smoke up. This is your problem smoke. Smoke this, then you one way kill one guy. Bam, 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 bam. If you don't kill one guy, you get another angle like this. And you get another angle like this. If you try to kill, then go back, then you have another angle like this. Okay? This is my final setup, chat, for you. So usually they push this spot, this spot, okay? So if they push you, try to push you to site. Wait. So my first smoke is this, and my second smoke is this. So what does this smoke do? This smoke actually protects you if they're pushing arcade. So you just hold this spot. So if they push arcade, usually they do B split, they do A split. Oh, they do B split. Obviously, they do B split. If you see this guy stunning this, then this guy dashes from here, and you see this guy pushing. This smoke protects you from tower. So this protects you from here. If they get trapped, you kill them. And this smoke protects you from B main. So you can hide inside your smoke, and actually you can go anywhere close to this spot. Okay? You can actually put it here, then you just play the angles like this. You can go, turn around, and you can sometimes go jump down, then try to kill one. It's okay wherever you put your smoke. Just make sure that you're always gonna be protected by your smoke, and you can have an angle which you can get pick off, or which you can get a pick off, or a good angle to see your enemies. So like this.
Cage trigger.
Like that, you have a good angle from here, or maybe this, and you have a good angle from here, or a good angle from here. Camera is here, always on the top. If you don't want your camera here and you want to off guard this arcade people, this camera is done by Naos Ja. I saw it on his play, so he did this. As if you saw the Naos versus Oasis. So he did this camera to get control of arcade. So you can use that camera as well, because you can see a vision from here and a vision from here. And last camera trick is from Soms. I learned it from Soms like this. Push me, crouch push. I learned it from Soms. It's a good camera spot where you can actually see the whole B main. Like this. Wait, one more. But it's quite tricky though, because it's so hard to put. Or like so hard to put it on top of the edge of the fucking building, man. Like this, then you can actually see B main if they're pushing from their spot. So for you to boost yourself is you just have to let your teammate push you and crouch. Then you just jump, click the S key on your keyboard, then you go back. Hey, push me. Push. Crouch, then push like this. There you go. Okay? It's jump, then crouch like this. Jump, then crouch. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Then you boost yourself up. Then you can use the camera. Okay? If you're gonna place your trap, this is the attacker side trap. It's like this. You just put it here. And nobody can jump up from here to here. Okay? Adjust nyo lang. You just have to adjust and put it here. Next is here. You're gonna place your trap here. Just put it on the most obvious spot like this. If you're gonna go back, if you can push a site, you're gonna go back. Just take your trip like this. Take your trip, and put it on another spot. Put it here again. And go push. Okay? For the other side, this is actually quite hard. I usually wait for the line to go down before I put the trip. Because if you put your trip from here, you can actually jump from this trip, because you can only put it here, then you can jump like this. That's the only trip. And next is like this. This is the next trip. You just have to put it here. Simple as that. And that's it. What you can do actually, chat, is like this. You put the camera here. You saw what Nexi did on Oasis versus Naos? He usually puts the KJ turret here, and if there's a contact, he immediately zips from here to here. If you watch the VCT Naos versus Oasis gaming, You can do that on your camera. So once you see a person, bam, then click, then go out. Then you just
Here.
go. Yes. Last thing to take note about is you can actually use one trip. One trip on attacker, then one trip on post plant. So if you put your trip, for example, like this, you put your trip here, so that even though if they zip, you're actually still alive, your teammate's still alive from behind. What you do is once they push site itself, you know what we did earlier, chat? What the setups? Do you remember the setups that I taught you earlier on A site and B site? You just have to use it as well on post plant. So you just use it on post plant. You just put trips like this, and actually you can use that trip on post plant scenarios. Okay. So this is another tip that I could give you. It's a post plant smoke. I just learned this earlier from YouTube. I don't know who it came from. It's like this. Just aim here, like that. So if it's
Here.
planted here, you can one way the smoke.
Cage triggered.
Okay. So to everyone who listened to me on this tutorial, I hope you learned something new on this Cypher fracture, and I hope you have a great day today. Thank you so much for listening to my tutorial, and wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye guys.